Thanks, Wes. And it's official. Today, Senator Positive Nelson came before his people and announced his candidacy for the 2010 as governor of the Virgin Islands. Here's News Channel 8's Wes Small, who was there.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Well, it's been a long time coming. We're talking about the candidacy for governor. I almost said president. For Senator Positive Nelson, Terrence Positive Nelson. And here's the Alliance Customer Service Conference Room was up there on the second floor, and they're just finishing up a press conference. Well, let's tell you what's going on. This is no surprise because it was January of last year, January 31st, that Positive Nelson first came out with his announcement that he was running. So I guess this is actually the opening of the barn door, so to speak, official. He started with a moment of silence and then also talked about crime and poverty, also the infrastructure in our areas and promises of employment. And it was interesting because, of course, we talked about his running mate. For lieutenant governor. There's been a lot of rumors out there, and he discounted the rumors that he was being paid off by a certain opponent, that he's like a dead horse, but he's really running. So we got that going on. Also, the fact that who is that lieutenant governor for him. Now, remember, historically, the lieutenant governor for a governor, when he's running, always has to be in a sister island. So with that, let's go to what he has to say about who's going to be his choice for lieutenant governor.
Historically, that's how it's been. You know, actually, sometimes I wish Senator O'Reilly lived in St. Thomas. I would choose her.
Have you asked her?
She said she would accept.
You have asked?
Yes, it's just not usual, and you know, when we don't want to disrespect the St. Thomas population by venturing down that road, said I'll go this far. One is from St. Thomas and one is from St. John. No doubt. Listen, you all know. It's no doubt you perhaps have heard it. Yes, I've spoken and is speaking with Senator Malone. He is one. That's true. In the past, I've spoken to Senator Donastow. That is true. He's spoken. Michael Bourne had asked me to run as his running mate, so he's been on my list and we've spoken also. But as we figured putting the best team together, we get closer and closer. Okay, so but those are people I've spoken to.
One of the front runners is Senator Sean Michael Malone. And like Positive said, he's being tugged all over the place. So he's like the front runner for lieutenant governor. So we got that going on. Next, why should he be governor? After all, a lot of people feel that you're doing a great job as senator. He certainly gets a lot of votes as he's every 2 years for senator. So is your job done as senator? Why should you go ahead and try another leadership position?
It is a risk. It is true. We were successful in 3 elections. I've done well so far. In my entire years of public service, I returned to the Virgin Islands in 1995. It would seem that the intellectual, logical, and common mind will conclude that I will also do good in the office of governor.
And last but not least, I asked Senator Nelson exactly what has the governor done positive? You know, that's your middle name. So what has he done positive during his term of governor? You're always criticizing him. He's had to do something, right? Right?
He has appointed some young professionals. Unfortunately, he takes advantage of them and forces them into positions. I'll say that. They are doing a little better relative to some roadside brush cutting, cosmetic stuff. But you know, again, that's better. He's very good at borrowing. Very good at borrowing, not for services I don't agree with, for the purposes. He talks well. He has a nice, even speech. I think I've said some positive things.
Wow, if you think he was bigging him up, I'd hate to see what happens if he doesn't like the governor. Well, there you have it. I guess the gloves are off, huh? It's political season all over again. Let's get ready to rumble. It's Positive taking on all comers. In Frederiksted, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. And the VIPD arrests one of their own. Stay with us on News Channel 8.